Hello, friends. Friends, that which remains aware of itself is what is consciousness. And when it descends in human form, it is propelled to do some kind of activity, right? So, what is my most favorite activity? My most favorite activity is reading. I I don't know, but Uh, no, I think I know, not that I don't know. I know that this has come to me from the genes, right? Because it was really inculcated in our mind that, reading is a very good habit and it enhances your knowledge, and knowledge then turns into wisdom, and then application of knowledge at right times benefits everyone a lot. So in that reading, what I was just looking through my books today, but somehow interestingly, I take a lot of interest in the ancient books, and this book came to my handy, the two Marys. The two Marys. The book explains how Jesus was raised, because I love to analyze the minds of those people who are working on the awakening, or who have worked on the awakening. And in the recent times also, there are so many new people coming up who are interested in awakening of the mind of humanity. So, how was Jesus raised? Because time and again there is a mention of, obviously we all know Mary, but Mary Magdalene also. So Mary Magdalene was a kind of support for Jesus at intellectual level, and Mary, his mother, was sustainer. And I do wonder what kind of genes Jesus was having, because he had no biological mother. So was his genes godly genes? And how he was able to understand everything so quickly. And then for 15 years when he was missing, the book clearly says that he went to India and Turkey and all those places, and he learnt his deep he understood himself deeply in those at those places. And then he came back and started teaching the humanity, and then he raised the awareness of so many people, and actually brought change in their psyche, and brought them to the level of the highest vibration. And not only that, he also made them aware of the ancient primordial energy, which we call Pran Shakti. He was calling monad, but how to let the monad descend in you in a way that it benefits you. And we all know that we are resultant of Pran Shakti, we are resultant of that. Where can you ever say that air is old? No. Air is the same, we inhale every minute, but there is no attachment, but there is no, we would say, that kind of a thing, we'll say this is conditioning. No, we all have to inhale, but at the same time, after inhaling, whatever takes place, and the human system becomes so very beautiful if you inhale it properly. And if you sit and meditate, and you learn how to make use of the monad, or how to make use of Pran Shakti, or how to make use of life force, life becomes more and more interesting. So I was reading this book, and I got to know that, deliberately the names of those two ladies were removed, because of the style which came later as patriarchal style in the churches. Though then I mean, there was their names were reduced to minimum. But at the same time, I feel that, कहते हैं कि फानूस बन के जिसकी हिफाजत हुआ करे, वो शमा क्या बुझे जिसे रोशन खुदा करे. Because if you play some positive role somewhere in the world, and you make a little bit of difference, I don't think your name can ever be erased, because some or the other person through the genes will come up and will talk about them, because what was their participation in Jesus' life to bring him up to the level of that awareness, that he was able to feed many minds about awareness, is nothing less. So I'm not promoting the female energy, or I'm not promoting feminine energy, but what I'm saying is, whosoever in the world, in whichever shape, form, and size, they promote awareness, we talk about that and we give recognition to that on particular days. And by the way, Merry Christmas also. And at the same time, we keep our connection at that level where we say that, I don't see any difference in Shiva, Jesus, Buddha, Krishna, or anybody, because Shiva is that which is, and that which is also has got the capacity to remain aware of itself at every minute. Therefore, the kind of awareness that he was promoting is also the same. So I love to read the minds of those people who raised the level of awareness of the people, and at the same time, I also I also love to read ancient books and scriptures, because that is how the mind is inquisitive about how that mind was cultivated up to that level that he was able to help the humanity. So this is what is today. I looked into my books and I picked up this, and then I enjoyed reading. And I enjoy reading so much because, you see, when you say that we are in modern times, what are we still doing? We are still talking of awareness. Do you say that awareness is an old thing? Because 15,000 years ago, Adi Yogi, right? And he was talking about, and he taught Saptrishis also. And then, from China also people came to learn meditation in India. And, Buddha was also, a most famous meditator. So what I'm saying is that all those people who raise the level of awareness of humanity, I dig deep into their mind. Whenever I get some book, I like to read it, and that is how the energy in this system. I don't know what kind of genes I have, but I do have the genes of exploring the mind of those who explored awareness, and I'm still doing it, and I love doing it. Okay, कहते हैं, जैसे मैंने पहले कहा कि फानूस बन के जिसकी हिफाजत हुआ करे, वो शमा क्या बुझे जिसे रोशन खुदा करे. Because that which cannot be erased, that which is eternal, that godly element in all of you cannot be erased. It pops up and it talks about it, because that soul is there in everyone, that spirit is there in everyone, that awareness is there in everyone. We just have to, open it up by constant tapping on this, that okay, where is that which is hidden in you? That knowledge which leads to wisdom, that vibration which is the vibration of awareness, comes out after stillness and talks about it. And needless to say, the sound matters a lot, because it is only with the help of sound, Om Namah Shivaya, or that, Namami Shamishan Nirvan Rupam, with those kind of mantras, we initiate ourselves, and then we get into the activities of the day and do whatever we like. But we love it, we are blessed, and we love the genes. Okay, thank you so much. God bless you. I would call them reading genes. Bye bye. Thank you so much. God bless you. Stay tuned, happy, healthy, and I'm thankful and I'm grateful for everybody's participation. With love. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas.